Yeah, tough game, tough loss. I think I think the second half was probably, and large parts of the first half was a reflection of the team that we want to be on a consistent basis. Um, we talked about it last week. We have to find the moments in the game where we think it's getting out of our control and try and seize that and control the game a little bit better. But it's this is where the character building and the tough times that we talk about that we knew would be here. We're a young team. We're a new team that's 5 6 months old, and we're playing against some absolute world class talent. And I was exceptionally proud of the resilience and the perseverance they showed to stay in this game and actually go after the game and leave the field knowing that they did everything they could to influence the outcome.
Yeah, it looked like before the couple of goals that you all had decent control over the game, and then obviously the second half, statistically, you had control there as well. I mean, do you feel like those goals, is it just individual type of stuff, whether it's defensively or just a bit of brilliance by a striker there too?
Yeah, I mean, there's fine margins, right? I think there was probably three or four before they scored that you could argue that we probably should have stuck in the back of the net. There's two or three in the second half that I thought were really good opportunities. And and listen, you do need a little bit of luck. Scoring goals is difficult. You need a little bit of luck and a lot of talent to put the ball in the back of the net on a consistent basis. But I felt in the second half and actually early parts of the first half we created, which is something that's very encouraging. And we know that continuing to work on that, we'll be sticking the ball in the back of the net.
Okay. It does look like we have a couple questions, but Becky,
Yeah.
you want to go first, and then Alonzo, you can follow her.
Yeah, sure. Thanks. Hi, Christy. It's Becky
Hey,
Morgan
Becky.
with Beautiful Game Network.
Hey,
You've talked in the past about how constant improvement is the main thing that you're looking for each game. The results will come eventually as long as you're seeing improvement on the field each game. These have been two tough losses, but can you talk a little bit about the improvement you might have seen over, these two games that make you feel that you're still going in the right direction?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, last week there's a couple of things that I would touch on. I mean, we've shown flexibility and adjusted our system, and to be able to do that in 2 or 3 weeks back to back over 2 or 3 weeks is something it's a total admiration for the players taking information on site and on board and still being able to live by the principles that we talk about on a regular basis. So while we're playing with a 4-4-2, while we're playing a 4-2-3-1, they're still being able to adjust and adapt and overcome different scenarios within the game. So I think that's fantastic. Then when we look at Washington, who's a fantastic possession-oriented team, and for us to leave that game with more possession, more goal scoring opportunities, which is the key piece in them, shows a real huge step in the right direction. And tonight for us to come over to Seattle, play against a team that's full with Marzan, Fishlak, Lucimel, Bahati, Cook, to play against those players and to me, other than for a 15-20 minute period to dominate them, it's testament to the players. So that growth is something that's very, very important to us. We've kind of moved from a team that would keep ourselves in the game just through hard work, but now we're getting ourselves in the game through matching that hard work with the talent that we know we have throughout the roster.
Great, thank you.
Thanks, Maggie.
Alonzo, you can go ahead.
Thank you, Jonathan. How are you, Coach? I know it's a tough loss.
Hey, Alonzo.
Coach, what was the message to your players during the halftime? Because in the first half, it seems there was a lot of missing passes in connection between the players.
Yeah, I think that I don't like that the coach that ever says gives the most generic term and say we have to improve our quality, but that was one of the messages halftime. We just have to make better decisions in possession. And when you look at the game, we came out fast, we came out really aggressive, and I think maybe you can look at becoming the West Coast isn't easy, but I think you could see that in some of our play in the first half. And I think once we played ourselves into the game, you could see the guys were playing with confidence and hopefully playing with a real level of belief. And that was something that we wanted of them following the halftime conversations. It's you come here, they start well, you get kind of punched in the face a little bit by conceding. And we talked about carrying the confidence with us. Don't allow that to waver who we are or shake our own self-belief. And hopefully we could see that confidence in their play and possession in the second half.
Chrissy, last one from me.
Yeah.
You guys had a lot of opportunities, at least shots wise. What are you looking for from the team to be able to finish goals? Is it higher quality chances? Is it just kind of taking the opportunities? I mean, what has sort of been your message to them in that regard?
I mean, you got to give these guys so much credit. I mean, for us to come in and create goal scoring opportunities against a team that has the talent in this, that is lined with the talent that Seattle have, is something we're very proud of. And goal scoring is hard. It's very small margins. I think we got ourselves some very good goal scoring opportunities, and everybody loves the word XG without really understanding it. But I think we've got the ball in dangerous areas, and maybe a little bit more clinical, maybe being a little bit more ruthless, but the big thing for us is the chance creation. We're creating chances. We just need to get a little bit more refined with the final touch.